Everybody talks about a 30-year mortgage right now because that is the mortgage that most everybody gets. Yes, there's 20 years and 15 years, but 30 years is the going mortgage. And everybody's talking about affordability and how housing has gone up so much, interest rates have gone up, and it's just hard to afford a house as a first-time home buyer. Well, there's been rumblings and talks of a 40-year mortgage coming out. What do you think of a 40-year mortgage? I'll tell you what I think. It's good in the way that it's going to spread that payment out longer and it's going to make it more affordable for you to get in a home. However, it's bad because a mortgage does front end all of its interest. So your first number of payments are majority interest and not a lot to principal. And if you're paying majority interest and not a lot's going to principal, say you have to sell in 3 to 5 years, you are not going to have that much equity in the house because you weren't able to pay down your mortgage as quickly. So there are pros to it, makes it more affordable, but there's also cons. So I think 40-year mortgages, first-time homebuyers are going to be the ones that are going after these mortgages because it's going to make housing more affordable. But at the same time, I really think it's a detriment to them because they are not gaining that equity that somebody who with a 30-year could earn, which means that when they go to sell the house, they're not going to have as much money to be able to move to the next house. So they're sort of going to be stuck in this 40-year mortgage cycle, which is just not helpful. Think about moving into a house in your 30s, and if you actually stay there, you're not paying that house off until you're 70 now if you have a 40-year mortgage. So just think about it as you go through and as you hear what's going on in the mortgage world. Is a 40-year mortgage for you? Would it be helpful for you? And do the pros outweigh the cons? In my opinion, for me, the cons definitely are a lot more on that 40-year mortgage, and I still would very much encourage you, if those show up, to stick with a 30 or a 15 if you could. So give us a like and subscribe. Tell me what you think down below.